Hello students and welcome to the Concept Booster class of English. Today I am going to tell you a very important topic of grammar, that is determiners. Students, before starting the topic, let me tell you that what do you mean by a determiners? Determiners are the words which modify a noun or a noun phrase. What do you mean by determiner? Determiner means which modify a noun or a noun phrase. Students, there are different kinds of determiners like articles, demonstrative determiner, possessive determiner, interrogative determiner, distributive and quantitative, or we can call it as a quantifier determiner also. Okay, now let's come to the articles. In this category we are having a, an and the. You know that a and an, these are the indefinite article and the is a definite article. Okay, and a, where we make use of a is used when the noun is singular in form, or when a word which start with the consonant, before that we will make use of the article a. Then an is used before a word which start with the vowel. You know that vowels, how many vowels we were having? We are having 5 vowels: a, e, I, o and u. So the word which gives the sound of a vowel and at the same time which starts with the vowel, before that we will make use of the article an. And the is the definite article and we will make use of the when a noun is proper in form. Means we are having that surety. No substitution is there. Before that we will make use of the article the. The is used before the superlative degree, before the name of the newspapers, before the name of the rivers, mountains. So when the noun before all the directions. Okay, so when the noun is, means we are having the definite, no proper substitution is there, in that case we will make use of the article the. Second determiner is demonstrative determiner. Okay, there are 4 kinds of the demonstrative determiner. Means the word which are under the category of the demonstrative determiner are this, that, these and those. Students, this is used when the noun is singular in form and nearer to us, and that is used when the noun is singular in form but it is far away from us. Suppose I would say कि this is a girl, it means that a girl is near to me. And if I am saying that boy is standing, it means that the boy is singular in form but he is standing far away from me. These and those, they are used with the plural noun. Okay, when the noun is plural in form, we will make use of the these and those. Again, these is used when we are talking about the noun which are plural in form but they are nearer to us, and those is used when the noun is plural in form but they are far away from us. Suppose the students are sitting in the class and the teacher is there, so what would the teacher say? That these are the students sitting in the class. And suppose some ladies are there, they are working in the field and they are far away from us, in that case we will make use of this determiner those. It shows that those are the ladies working in the field. So it shows the demonstrative determiner. Now next is the possessive determiner. What do you mean by a possessive determiner? Possessive determiner, it shows some possession. You are owning the things. Yeah, you are having the belongings. Matlab, the determiner which shows any possession, that is known as a possessive determiner. Now the words which are in this category are my, your, his, her, our, their and its. Now where we are going to use these words? Suppose my is there. When I am saying that this is my pen, it means that this pen is belonging to me. Okay, this pen belongs to me. Yani ki this is the possessive determiner. I am owning this, I am possessing this. It shows that my is the determiner that has been used here. Your will use when we are talking about the other person, that this bag is your, this is your bag. It shows that it belongs to the other person. His is used when we are having the noun singular in form and we are talking about the male or a boy, we will make use of his, that possessive determiner. And her is used for the girl. This is her bag. Her bag means it shows that it is of any of the girl is there. Then we are having our. Our means it is in the plural in form. This is our house. Our house is very big. Means we are talking about own house. We is used for the our. Their, they is for the them. Their, then there means that if we are saying that their house is very big, their car is very excellent or wonderful, it means that we are using their possessive noun, and it is used when we are talking about the non-living thing. Okay, so the determiner which are under the category of the possessive determiner are my, your, his, her, are, their and its. Now next is the interrogative determiner, and interrogative means which shows the question mark, means, and the word which are there in the interrogative determiner are which are in the WH family. And you know what do you mean by the WH family? WH family means what, when, who, which, where and how. All these come in the WH family category. Okay, suppose if you are asking that what do you want in the dinner, or where, which dress would you like to wear, how are you, question is there, question mark is there at the end of the sentence, and the word starting with the WH, it shows that we have to use the interrogative determiner over there. Next is the distributive determiner. What do you mean by distributive? Distributive means when we are distributing the things, and the word which come in this category are each, every, either, neither, both and all. These all words show that the things have been distributed. Means suppose we are talking about each and every. Each we used when we are having the noun in definite number. Suppose we know that total students are 30 in my class. Okay, and today is my birthday, so I have distributed to each student, I have distributed the toffees to each student of my class. Means the number is definite. Each is used in the definite number, and every is used when the number is not definite. Okay, then either and neither. What do you mean by either and neither? Either shows, it shows the positive response is there. Means suppose if I am saying that either Ram or Shyam is present today, it means that Ram or Shyam is present today. It shows that yes, either Ram or Shyam means any one of both, among both of them, anyone one is present, means it shows the positive statement. And neither means it shows the negativity. Means if I am saying that neither Mohan nor Sohan has broken the window, it means that the window has not been broken by any of the person, means neither Mohan or Sohan has broken the window. Okay, then next is the both and all. Where we'll make use of both? Both, again it shows the plural, means both Sita and Geeta are going for the picnic. It shows the plural noun, है ना? When the noun is plural in form, means more than one, we'll make use of both. Again, all you know very well, all is used again in the large number, means when the noun is plural in form, we'll make use of all. All the students of class 10th are present today. All the people went to see the movie. Okay, so all is used for the plural noun. And last and the most important is the quantitative determiner, and large number of the words are there in this category. Okay, like some, any, much, many, few, a few, the few, little, a little, the little, several and enough. Okay, now in this some and any, okay, first we will take some and any. Some is used when the noun is plural in form, and at the same time some is used with the countable as well as uncountable noun. Now how you can say that countable and uncountable? What do you mean by countable and uncountable? Countable means the noun which we can count, and uncountable means which we can measure only, which are there in the form of the liquid. And the best example how we can identify that a noun is countable or uncountable, the best example is that countable noun, they are having the plural form, and uncountable noun, they are not having their plural form. For example, we are having book. Okay, we can make the book into books, we can have the plural form. Okay, chair, we can do it chairs also. Pencil, pencils. Okay, fan, fans. But uncountable nouns means the liquid in form, or which we can't means we can't count, we can measure, they are not having the plural form. Like water, we can't change into waters. Milk, we can't do it milks. Gold, we can't change into golds. So in this way we can identify whether the noun is countable or not. Okay, so some is used with the both the nouns. Like for example, there are some students present in the class, we can count the students, so we can use some over here. And if I am saying that there is some water in the pond, means water is a uncountable noun, but even then we can write some over here. So some is a determiner which we can use with countable as well as with the uncountable noun. Okay. Next is any. Any is used when the noun or we are having any negative statements. Means, is there any student present in the class? Means question mark, interrogative should be there, or it is saying that negativity is there. Okay, is there any student present in the class, or is there any water in the pond? In that case, we'll make use of any. Then much and many. Again, much we can use with the, where we can use much. Much is used with the uncountable noun, like we used earlier. Like I have told you that some with the countable and uncountable, but much with the uncountable nouns. Means there is much water in the pond, and many with the countable nouns means that many students are present in the class. Many people went for the picnic. Okay. So next is the few, a few, and the few. You know, some of the students, they just got confused that where we have to make use of few, a few, and the few. The most important thing that you have to keep it in mind is that few, a few, and the few, we have to use it with the countable nouns only. Okay, the noun which we can count. Before that, we have to use few, a few, and the few. Where we have to use few. Few means when the number is just like a negativity. Means we can say that not even very less people are there. In that case, we'll make use of few. For example, few students are present. It means that suppose the number of the students are 50 in the class, but few are present. It means they are not more than the 5 or 10 in number. Okay. A few means a little bit of amount. Okay. And the few means the whole amount. Means suppose I had read the few books I had. It means whatever the books I am having, I have read all those books. Now little, a little, the little, we will use it with the uncountable nouns. Okay. And what do you mean by uncountable nouns? Means that I told you that when the noun which is having, which we can't measure, which we can only just have that little, a little, and the little, means we can't count them in the liquid form. And little is used when we are having the negativity. Suppose we are saying that there is little milk in the jar. It shows that only 10 or 20 gram or 50 gram of milk is there. If I am saying a little milk is there, it shows that some of the amount is there. Suppose that a little water is there in the pond. Due to scarcity of rain, a little water is there. It shows that the water is not in large amount, but a little water is there. And the little means the whole amount. What does it mean? Suppose if I would say that I drank the little juice which was there in the pot, means the whole amount, I drank it. So little shows the negativity, a little bit in number, and the little means the whole amount and used before the uncountable nouns. Few, negativity, a few means a little bit in number, and the few means the whole amount, and it should be used before the countable noun. And the last is we are having the several and enough. Again, several and enough, we use it with the several with the countable nouns. Means several which shows the large in number, and enough we can use it with the uncountable as well as uncountable, like we use some. The way we are using some, we can use enough also. Like there is enough rice in the plate, means rice is uncountable noun. We can't count rice. There is enough tea in the pot. It means that we can use it with the uncountable nouns as well as with the countable nouns. Yeah, enough sugar is there in the pot. Okay. So the main thing is that there are the 6 types of the determiners are there, and the way you have to use is you have to put it that the way you are using it, you have to put in mind that what kind of the noun is there, and before that you can put all the types of the determiners, the articles, demonstrative, possessive, interrogative, distributive, and quantitative determiner. So that's all for today. Thank you and have a nice day.